right, my whole side panel just fell. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today's video, oh my God, I just hit myself in the face. I got so excited. We have a very exciting review on our hands, and I wanted to get this video up quick because Tati's new product just launched, and I wanted to try it out for you guys because it's one of the most interesting products that I have seen come out in a long time. We see a lot of repeat products from my own brand, like eyeshadow palettes and things like that, but this is a new type of sponge, and I'm so... Oh, I can't show it to you yet. I'm so excited to review it. Can you guys see my gray hair coming through? Yeah, it's from stress, okay? I'm just kidding, that's not from stress. That's genetics, okay? That's genetics. Random side note. Anyways, we're gonna be trying out today. Now you're supposed to be able to do your foundation with this, your powder with this, blot with this, use it for everything, and it's not supposed to take up a lot of your product, which I love. I also wanna go ahead and say I love how big it is. Also I have the tiniest head in the world, so it's like, hi, it's the size of my face. That's just for people like me. But girl, we got the mini. She made it for me. I'm just kidding. She didn't make it for me, but we got the mini. I'm pretty excited about the product. I hope it works out for me. I hope it does all the things and all the statements that she said in her video. Today, we're going to test it out with all the products to see if that's true and to see how much product this holds. So it's going to be a good review today. Just hang with me to know more about this sponge. Okay, guys, I'm getting close. That's why I went ahead and talked about the gray hair because I knew you would see it. But we're getting close. This is my face. This is my skin. This is what I look like. Hi. Hi. All right, we're going to... My whole side panel just fell. Hopefully that doesn't fall again. That just scared the crap out of me. So I want to talk about it a little bit. First, it comes in a package like this. You get 2 sponges for 18 bucks. That is incredible. I was shocked when I heard the price actually, because one beauty blender is $20, and that's one. These are great to blot with. They're great to wet and blend out your makeup with. They're great to apply powder with. Beauty blender can also be an all-in-one. So this is kind of all-in-one too, but it's definitely a different type of sponge. So I'm just like, just the way she applied it like this, I'm like,
what is gonna happen?
But anyway, so I mean, two of them for less than the one beauty blender. It's like, golly, that's a good price. I was really proud to hear that. Okay, so I want to say that first. Great job on pricing. Another thing, you can throw them in the wash and reuse them. Just like you can wash a beauty blender. I will say this, I have a lot of makeup remover cloths, and throwing them in the wash is the best thing ever. So something like this, reusable, you can throw in the wash. I love that. Third thing, it says no harsh lines. Well, for me, I don't have really forehead wrinkles because I Botox those away, or else I would have 3 gnarly ones. But I have the gnarliest of smile lines, okay? Can you see? And I talked about getting them filled once with the person who injects my face. And he was like, don't do it, because actually go to someone who's like very relaxed with it. He was like, don't do it because your smile lines are like so much of your face. You have a narrow face and like a big jaw, and it's like, yeah, okay. And I even get nose wrinkles right here. So my point being, I always carry a sponge with me, always. And this little one was just screaming to me because throughout the night, if I go somewhere, I'm always doing this. Or even with my fingers. Because I'll get creases. Regardless of the foundation, it's just the way my face is shaped. We're human. We move around. We have different shapes in our face. And so with this, I think this will be a great touch-up sponge. But we're going to go ahead and start the trying out process. Okay, I'm going to set up a mirror right here. First of all, you don't have to wet the sponge. That's a little trippy to me, but I can get used to that, okay? Less work, and I always forget to wet my beauty blender anyways. For primer, I'm going to be using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the primer to my face. Here goes, guys. Here we go. Am I doing it right? Oh, and by the way, she would bend and kind of use an edge for primer. Oh, it does feel nice. And then she'll like use another corner for foundation, another one so you kind of use all over the sponge. But I never mind if my primer and foundation mix because they're going to mix anyways once I get them blended in. Oh, this is so interesting. This is a different feel for sure, like something I'd have to get used to, but it does kind of feel like you're frosting a cake, and I haven't even gotten the frosting on yet. It just feels like you're taking a nice little cloth and frosting the cake. Here's what it looks like. You can kind of see some of the primer is actually sitting on the sponge, but the sponge didn't really absorb it. You can feel the wetness that you could still move the primer around a little bit. So it seems like the product stays on top of it, and it does seem like so far that the product is not seeping in the sponge. So this is a great a great start. It also moved the product around my face, as you can see, super nicely, dispersing it around. Did enjoy that, so far I am enjoying the sponge. This is where we really frost the cake and where we really try TATI's method and see how this thing works with foundation. We all want our foundation to look really beautiful and airbrushed, so let's see if this thing can perform. I'm today using the Extraordinary foundation from TATI. This foundation just does not get enough love, and it's such a goodie. And I wanted to try it with a super liquidy foundation to see how it would work. So we're going to take a different corner of our sponge. She was like blending it down like that. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, I'll try it, girl. Okay, so I have some pumps of foundation. But look how it stays. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's staying at the surface of it. Look, I can continue to disperse this. Look how soft that looks. You guys just saw me do like one pump. Look how freaking soft that looks. Oh my gosh. What is this thing? Look how fast I just did it too. Okay, ready? Over here. Watch closely. Oh my God, guys, I think this is really cool. Can't make this up. You're watching it happen. Like, let's watch Laura's mini forehead. I mean, like, wow. I'm like looking in the mirror and looking in the monitor because I want to see what you guys are saying too. And I am not doing much of a patting motion. I'm doing a little more of a wiping motion. That's kind of what I saw her do in her video. So I'm trying to mimic her because, you know, she created it. So she's going to know the best way to use it. I feel like I'm taking like a makeup remover wipe and like wiping it all over my face, but really I'm frosting the cake here. And the cake looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Look at my skin. And I could still disperse it a little bit further because here's the foundation. And it's like the foundation is still sitting on top of the sponge, which is really important so you're not wasting your really expensive foundation or your product that you spend your money on. So I'm going to layer up a little bit of this foundation to get some more coverage. I feel like with a beauty blender, you get a little less coverage, and with a brush, you get a little more coverage. But with this, because it's not absorbing your product, I feel like you do get a lot of coverage out of your product. I mean, look at my face. It looks pretty full coverage, don't you guys think? Okay, so I'm really into this. I'll definitely keep using it and keep following up with you guys on IG story because today is like my first impressions of it. So I'll keep using it, but I'm pretty fascinated. Just pure honesty, swear to God, on everything. I'm fascinated by it. My experience so far, we're about to do concealer next, but it's been great. So this is the Tarte Shape Tape Double Duty Concealer. It has a sparkly lid because this one's from Holiday. Just ignore that. Pretend it's not this glamorous, but it's this glamorous. I'm just this extra, and I request that Tarte bejewels all of my makeup. I'm just kidding. And by the way, if you're curious, I use 22N. This is a great concealer. Ooh, we're going to apply a lot to see what this sponge has got. The price for it's great too, and the fact that you get to wash and reuse it is a real bang for your buck, which I know you get to wash and reuse beauty blenders too. So she was like kind of curling hers. Concealer is very important to me, how it's blended out, because it's the under eye. It's really thinner skin and a lot more coverage needs to happen there, so I'm really careful with my under eye. I'm just a patter. Maybe I should rub it. Oh my God. It blends out so fast. Let me say that with this. If you were, like, it does your makeup so fast compared to blending with a brush or a beauty blender. Like, this moves the product fast. Little swipes. And the product is not eaten away by the sponge. It's so nice. Like, you can tell I have on concealer. You can tell I have on the whole works. I even got some in my lashes. I'm learning here. I'm trying it out, but wow. Like, my face is full coverage. You can definitely tell this thing disperses the product well. I was hesitant where the little furry is going to leave furry streaks in my makeup. And you guys can see my skin. There's no streak product. So that is great. I do not want a streak from my brush or from my sponge. So 2 thumbs up for that. Okay, here comes a pretty crazy test. We're also going to add powder with it. So I am going to use this top corner. I'm going to kind of fold it how she did. And I'm going to tap into my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. And I'm going to press it kind of how I like to do on this side, but the other side we're going to swish the powder like this. Oh, wow. You know what's really cool? You can kind of tell I put powder right there. It kind of grabs hold of your powder and it kind of hangs on to some. So it seems like you can disperse your powder all over your face without your powder dripping and exploding everywhere, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I can continuously move the powder around my face without having to dip back in quite as much, you know? I'm a little shook by it. And you can see I've used all my little corners of the sponge for powder, for liquid, for cream, and it just keeps performing. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream bronzer. This one's by Chanel. I'm going to take one of the corners, and I have some of the bronzer on, and we're just going to pat some, and look at it. Look at it dispersing it. It's just like really crazy to me. And because you can fold this, you can get pretty precise where you want to distribute your product. So far, this one is like 10 out of 10 for me. And I don't just say that because Tati's another YouTuber. Like, I don't just say that because Tati's a YouTuber. I swear to God, I will tell the truth here. And it's amazing. It's really amazing. It makes me so happy that we have a new product on the market. I love innovation. I love trying out new things that are kind of different and a little strange, like me. A little strange. Maybe that's why I like strange things, because I'm a little strange. Oh, that Chanel smells so good. Oh my God. Guys, if you have a cream bronzer or blush, I mean, I definitely have used beauty blenders with this and I enjoyed it, but I'm also enjoying this a lot with it too. I love it so far. I love it. I really do. I really do. Okay, so now I'm going to take shameless self promo, my glaze palette, which is $19 at LauraLeeLosAngeles.com. And I'm going to go into a little bit of Glow Gal. Oh my God, look how much it picked up. Hold on, you guys have to see how much it picked up. You can even, look at that highlight though. Look how much. It's going to distribute it all the way around my face. Whew. It even distributes your highlighter. Look at my highlight from the sponge. Can even blend it out. Wow. And it even gives powder kind of a soft gradient airbrush look. And I just want to say, as much product and powders and creams and liquids I've put on this, take a look at it. It isn't that dirty. And that is because it's not drinking the product. It's sitting on top and the product's actually going on your skin. Okay, so that is my makeup on my skin. I'm going to finish my makeup and I will be right back. I don't think my camera was recording, but one last thing that is pretty mandatory for my sponges is the cleanup, you know? And let's see if we can sweep away the powder with it. I'm using the other side of the sponge. Yeah, you can actually use the other side of the sponge. This is my face makeup. So this is my face makeup. You're seeing it. No beauty filter, just me using this sponge for pretty much everything. What do you guys think? I think my skin truly looks airbrushed, and I have honestly never done my makeup faster. And I feel like, honestly, I would use the same corners and maybe use it like 2 to 3 times doing my makeup and throw it in the wash. You could also use the other side of the sponge too, flip it and get 2 uses, so maybe 4 days worth of uses. And then you can get day 5 maybe on this guy right here. This, I can tell you, will honestly just be thrown in my purse, and I'll just keep it in my purse and throw it in the wash because I am a patter. Like, I will take this right here. Yes, ma'am. And do this with it because of my wrinkles, and then right here. And it will smooth them out. So that's what this is going to be for me. I'm a sponge lover. So this was like, honestly, I had really, 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 really high hopes for this because of how much I love sponges. I love beauty blenders. I like the big powder puffs with the makeup artists use, because the makeup artist could totally use this to, you know, rest the pinky sponge to rest. Could use that for this too. I think that this exceeded all my expectations. Because it is a new innovative product, it could have been a gimmick. And I would have told you if it was a gimmick, but I think we can both, I got powder all on my face now. I think I hit myself in the face with it. I think we can see proof that this is not a gimmick, and I'm actually very excited about this new product. I was excited about her eyeshadow palette, but the sponges got me on another level. Glossed my lips, they were looking a little dry. 10 out of 10. And for the price, For the $18 price, 10 out of 10. I'm really excited about it. I'll put her website on the screen, or I'll link everything in the description along with the launch date and all of that. If you are interested in it, I'm not affiliated with TATI. I don't get paid for this review. It's just, this is my honest thoughts. And I always like to make sure you guys know it's genuine whenever I give something a glowing review, that I'm not getting paid. Just a heads up, it does say on the bag, machine wash and dry in delicate laundry bag, or gently hand wash with soap and water and blot it dry. Do not bleach and do not dry clean it. It is 100% polyester. Just some extra information for you right there. And again, it does come in with this little bag, and it's called BLENDIFUL, and I think that is such a cute name. So that is that. That's my review. I give it 10 out of 10. I highly recommend it for any of you makeup lovers, or even if you're new getting into makeup. This could be a really great way to learn how to put on your foundation and get an airbrush finish. Phenomenal. Great job, TATI. 2 thumbs up to you, girl. You're killing it. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of anyone in this industry who's creating their own thing or collabing. It's a lot of hard work and it's a lot of pressure on a human being. Take it from me. I know. And my makeup looks great today. Thanks so much for being here in this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun reviews like this and more videos like this, and give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful or you enjoyed it. You know, maybe you just enjoyed it and you want to give it a thumbs up. Anyways, I love you guys to death, and I will see you all in my next video.